1 in 3 homes in Utah have higher levels of radon than, what they consider to be safe.
Welcome to the Southwest Utah Health Podcast. For the nearly 300,000 people living in the region, public health is the ounce of prevention that's worth a pound of cure.
I am here today with Stephanie, who is a health educator with our Environmental Health Division. We were talking earlier, Stephanie, about you hadn't even heard of radon before you started working for the health department. Since then, what have you found out?
So what I did find out is that 1 in 3 homes in Utah have higher levels of radon than, what they consider to be safe. Especially where I live here in southern Utah, I'm pretty much sitting on uranium. And so it's very important that you get your soil tested. It's actually the second leading cause of lung cancer. You can't smell it, you can't taste it, you can't see it. So you don't even know that it's going on or that your family is even at risk. And so that's why it's so important just to make sure that you can get a radon test. And you're supposed to test it, every, so many years, because I did read that it can change. So you can be in the safe zone 1 year and like 5 years later not be in the safe zone. So it's definitely something that as a homeowner you want to continue to check.
How does a person test for radon?
You can either go online and purchase one, I believe, for $8, or there's also a free radon test kit that you can get that we can go ahead and add a link in for that. And it's all prepaid postage, and you take it downstairs and you leave it for so long, and then you just seal it up and you send it off to a lab, and then they let you know what your radon levels are. And then from there, if it is too high, they give you resources and information on how to actually fix the issue.
We did this a few years ago. I think we hung it from the ceiling in the lowest part of our home in a certain room. I think there's others you can just set out. After a few days, you send it back in, and the instructions are all included, so you don't have to figure it out on your own. Now, let's say it comes back and says your radon level is in that hazardous risk zone. What does a person do then?
So there's actually resources where they can link you up with radon fixers into your home and make sure that they vent that radon outside of your home instead of it like leaking up throughout your home. And so they just connect you with that. I've kind of seen some different pricing, it's between like $1,500 and $2,000, but I mean, that's nothing compared to saving your family's life.
And so if a person wants to get a free kit, I think there's one per household available through an organization called utahradon.org. You and a couple of our coworkers have ordered that, and it worked.
We did, and so we ordered it and we got it within a week. Super easy. It's got step-by-step instructions, a postage paid, so that way you can go ahead and just drop it in the mail and you don't even have to cover postage or anything. And then you just wait for your results. And even that was quick. We got that back within 2 weeks.
You get the kit, it's sealed. Once you open it and do the process, you do have only a certain amount of days to do it and send it back in because of the elements, I guess, combined that can detect radon.
Correct.
You get your home tested on a frequent enough basis every few years. And there's the markers of when you build a home, when you buy a home, and if it's been several years and you think you want to test again.
I like to, just like they always encourage you to change your batteries and your fire alarms in your home, get your annual physicals. For myself, I use my birthday, and so I just encourage everyone to just put it in your calendar as a reminder. Make sure that you're getting your home tested.
Thanks so much, Stephanie.
This podcast was brought to you by the Southwest Utah Public Health Department. For more information, visit swuhealth.gov.